everyone, my name is Ikensikimama Prosper Irene and I'm here with another book summary. Welcome to today's podcast. We are still on the series of the book titled Everywhere Present, Christianity in a One-Story Universe, and we are in the 9th episode. Today's episode is titled The Literal Truth. As we're getting to the final episodes of this book, I would advise us to listen more carefully so that we could get something out of this book. Today, we're talking about something most of us can relate to, the feeling that there's a deeper meaning to life that we often miss in the everyday hustle. This episode is inspired by a chapter that explores how our modern fact-based approach to life can sometimes cause us to overlook the spiritual or meaningful aspect to our experiences. We live in a world where everything is analyzed and explained, but that mindset can make us miss the bigger picture, the sense of wonder, mystery, and purpose in the everyday life. Let us consider religious texts like the Bible, for example. Many of us approach the Bible the way we approach history or science. We look for facts and logical consistency, but that might be missing the point. This chapter compares this to looking at an icon, seeing only wood on paint, and not realizing it is meant to convey a deeper meaning, something beyond words. In the same way, the Bible isn't just rules or stories to analyze. It is meant to connect us to something beyond our everyday reality. I'd like to stop at this point to say, if you have not listened to any one of the previous episodes, I'd like you to stop at this point and go back and listen to them so you'll know where we are coming from and where we're going to. With that being said, let's get back to the podcast episode. This idea resonates with how we often feel about life itself. We're focused so much on the day-to-day tasks, work, school, family, that we lose sight of any greater purpose or meaning. And yet, if we shift our perspective, we might start to see the deeper layers behind these daily routines. Faith, in a broader sense, is about seeing that bigger picture. It's not just about religious belief. It's about recognizing that life has a meaning beyond what we can see. This chapter invites us to take a step back and see the world as full of depth and purpose, much like the role icons play in faith traditions. Icons aren't just art pieces, they're windows into the divine. They help us see beyond what's immediately in front of us, inviting us to experience the sacred in the ordinary. That is what faith does too. It helps us to see the beauty, mystery, and meaning in everyday life, even when we don't fully understand it. How can we make this shift? Start by noticing the things in your life that move you, even if you can't explain why. Maybe it's a piece of art, a song, or a quiet moment. These experiences can be like icons, offering us a glimpse of something deeper. Engage with the Bible not just as history or rules, but as something personal. Ask yourself, what does this say to me in this moment? And finally, be okay with not having all the answers. Life's mystery is part of what makes it meaningful. That's all for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and leave a review. Let me know how you find meaning in your daily life. I'd love to hear from you. For questions, suggestions, and the written form of this summary, you could always reach us at christianbooksummaries1@gmail.com. God bless you and see you in the next episodes.